I'm creating an MS video and a new daily persistent headache video. My name is Paul Lima. I have both multiple sclerosis and a new daily persistent headache. Sitting here talking to you right now, my head hurts like hell. My knees are weakening and I have various aches and pains. Now, maybe some you can attribute to my 66 years, but these are strange pains that kind of move around. It's not like, oh, I did something and hurt my arm. Today it's in this shoulder, tomorrow it's in that shoulder, it goes down to my lower back. And my legs, knees are definitely weakening. I am able to walk the dog every day. I put on my knee braces, take my trusty cane, and away we go. When I need to, I sit and rest. Take him to the dog park, where I can sit on the bench while he has fun romping around with his playmates. Not really sure what today's video is about. I think I'm making it because I'm bored. I did some editing for a client. I am retired now. I have a couple of people I'm doing little bits of work for. Not like the corporate clients I used to write for, edit for, and train. These are friends or friends of friends, and I'm doing a little bit of work. But I'm tired of that. I can't focus on their work today. I am writing my fourth novel called Family Tree. I've opened the file, I've looked at it, and this feeling of exhaustion comes over me. Now, hey, if you're a writer, I know you've had writer's block, or there are days you want to write and you just can't do it. I know what I want to write. I'm at a point where I know what happens next, but I just physically can't get into it. Physically, mentally, can't get into it. Head hurts, and it's a distraction. It's a serious distraction. My eyes are too tired to read. It's 11:45. I don't want to watch TV. I've got some good stuff to watch. The next episode of The Good Fight, hell of a series, and a new Steven Soderbergh movie. Looks interesting. But I don't want to start watching TV at noon. It's like something I tend to do in the evening, after walking the dog in the afternoon, having dinner. Like, to me, to start watching TV now, to me, feels like a defeat. I know there are people with multiple sclerosis and a new daily persistent headache who are more disabled than I am, who are sicker than I am, who have fewer choices than I have. Although right now, I feel like I have little to no choice at all. I can turn on the video camera and I can speak. I was sitting on the couch, head back, eyes closed, bored out of my tree. And that's an issue for people with disabilities. What do we do when we can't do anything or next to nothing? I can walk, but the dog's been walked. My wife walked him this morning. She's brushing him out right now. He's taken care of. I'm telling you, the dog is of more benefit to me than I am to him, because he gets me out of the house once or twice a day when my wife is busy doing all the domestic stuff that I can't do. I will walk him twice a day. It gives me something to do. And I'm not complaining. I enjoy walking. I have enjoyed walking all of my life. I enjoy the fresh air. I enjoy being out there. I used to be a bike rider, ride my bicycle, not a racer, but I would go for 2-3 hours. Weekends, 2, 3, 4 hours. Weekdays after dinner, out for an hour, 2 hours. Loved it. Can't do it. Can't get on the bicycle. If I got on a bike right now, I would fall over. Balance is an issue. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not complaining. If you've seen any of my other videos about MS and New Daily Persistent Headache, go to paullima.com/MS. That's Paul Lima, LIMA.com/MS. You can see my videos. Educational, informative, a little bit humorous, at least I hope. And then I went through a black period where my videos are very depressing. And I said I would not make any other videos unless they were upbeat, unless I had something positive to say. Today's video feels like a bit of a downer, but I'm not complaining. I don't feel depressed. I feel like I'm just speaking the truth. Today, right now, at noon, July 1st at noon, I can't do anything except talk. So that's what I'm doing. I'm talking to you about me and my MS, my New Daily Persistent Headache. Hey, if you want to talk to me, email Paul MS Lima, LIMA, Paul MS Lima @gmail.com. We'd love to receive your emails, and we can have a little bit of chat about MS, New Daily Persistent Headache, disability, how you're doing, what you're doing, what you do when you can't do anything. I'd really like to know. I mean, I go over in my mind, what can I do? I can watch TV, but I don't want to. I'm going to watch some stuff this evening, and that's enough for me. I can read my book, but my eyes don't want to read. And I have a Kobo reader, and I can enlarge the font, and my wife looks at it and laughs. She's reading, her 8-point type, and I'm at 12, 14, 16 point. I guess I can do that. My eyes hurt, but I can read through it, so that's probably what I'll do after this. What do you do? Let me know. I sit on the couch, head back, eyes closed. Don't want to watch TV, have difficulty reading a book. I can talk, but how long am I supposed to talk for? I have nothing really to say, except I'm doing next to nothing today. I will be walking the dog about 4 o'clock. It doesn't matter where the headache is. If I'm sitting on the couch, having dinner, talking to you, walking the dog, the headache is portable. I take my head with me. I take my headache with me. Beyond that, then you can probably see over my right shoulder, there's a red package there. It shouldn't be there. I just saw it. Those are chocolate-coated almonds. They give me a little bit of pleasure, a little sort of tactile taste pleasure. But, like lunch is coming due. I don't want to break open the bag of almonds and start eating them now. Again, I try to save them, a handful or two for the evening. Yes, sometimes I have some after lunch. I figure, okay, I've had something healthy. Now let me have something sweet. It's just sort of, I find it distracting. And it's literally distracting for seconds or minutes from my headache, from the MS. What do you do to distract yourself from your disability? Is there anything you can do? Seriously, I would like to engage in a dialogue with you. There are so many of us, I think 3 million people worldwide with MS, 1 million of us in Canada, the nation with the highest per capita, I think it's called, people with MS. We don't really know why. There are people who say, well, it's because we're far north of the equator and we don't get vitamin D from the sunshine, so we should take vitamin D. Do I believe it? Yes? No? Is it scientifically proven? I know that the indigenous population and the Inuit don't have MS, and they live further north than I do. I'm in Toronto. I don't take vitamin D. I have taken it for periods in my life and have felt no relief, no anything from it. My wife says you should take it, and on occasion I do take it, but I'm not very good. I'm not on any disease-modifying medications. The people I know who are have one thing in common. They have MS. They have disability. Now they're doing what they can do to fight through it. Maybe if they were off their meds, their MS would be worse. I have a strange MS. I've never been on meds for it. I have tried several medications and vitamin cocktails for my headache, which has done nothing. Facebook on the New Daily Persistent Headache forums, people talk about what they've tried. Nobody has really successfully battled the New Daily Persistent Headache. And my neurologist said, you know, it may be related to your MS, it may not be. It's almost like, who cares? You have it. Whether we know what's causing it, we still can't treat it. She said she could fill her office, fill her lobby, fill the entire floor that she's on, and more, with people with New Daily Persistent Headaches. If you're curious, Google it. She says, we know what they have, we know what their symptoms are, we don't know what's causing it. We try to treat it, but really nothing we do makes it any better. I went to the headache clinic at a Toronto hospital, and the doctor said to me, we're going to try you on this medication. And I'm sorry, I don't forget what the name I forget what the name of it was. It's an injectable medication. You do it once a month. He said, if you have a migraine, severe, that's acting like a New Daily Persistent Headache, this medication should reduce your pain by 25, 30, maybe even 50%. Is that of interest to you? Of course it is. Normally this medication would have been $5,000 a shot, 5 months, $25,000. It was on a trial basis trying to get clear in Ontario onto some insurance policies and stuff like that. So I took it for 5 months. Bang, injection, bang, injection. Nothing. Nothing at all. Conclusion, I don't have a migraine acting like a New Daily Persistent Headache. I have a New Daily Persistent Headache. It's untreatable. Like MS, is basically untreatable. There are meds that people take, and I sure as hell hope that the meds are helping them. The people I know on various meds are still sick. Maybe they're not as sick as they would have been. The people I know who are on various diets are still sick with MS. Again, maybe they're not as sick as they would be, but they're not getting any better. Again, I haven't been on medication for my MS. The last MRI I had, which was about 6 years ago, my neurologist said to me, "Oh, your MRI looks better than it has ever looked." To which I said, "Why then do I feel sicker than I've ever felt?" Now that's when the New Daily Persistent Headache was coming on. Related to the MS or not? You know, if it's not related, then my MS is better than it ever has been, and I have a headache. If it is related, then my MS is worse than it ever has been. The fact is, it doesn't matter. You know, I am what I am. These are the cards that I've been dealt. This is the hand that I have to play. Anyway, I'm rambling here. I'm a sick person who can walk his dog, a sick person who can fry an egg, make some pasta if my wife has made the spaghetti sauce. A sick person who sits on the couch with his eyes closed. A sick person who, when he has energy, is writing his 4th novel, Family Tree. And when I have energy, it really does progress. I'm 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the first draft. 2 other novels, Chronic and Jerry. They're finished. They're self-published. If you go to paullima.com/books, you can read about them. And if you think, hey, Paul's making this video to sell us his books, go to paullima.com/books. If you see any book or multiple books you would like, I can give away free PDFs of any of the books. Just email paulmslima@gmail.com and say, hey Paul, can I have a PDF of name a book? And in fact, if like me you use a Kobo reader, or if you use an EPUB reading app on your tablet, if you want the EPUB version of the book, ask for that. I'll send it to you. No charge. Happy to distribute my books. It's kind of ironic because in book forums, people say, whenever I try to give away my books for free, people don't take them. And I know the reason for that. It's almost like, if you're giving it away, there's really no value. Maybe it's not any good. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a writer for 40 years. A writer-trainer for 30 years. I have written a lot of nonfiction books, most of them on writing. I've written several novels, a book of short stories. I think my books have, quote, value. I think my books are good. I have sold 20,000 copies of my books. That's sold. I'm 66. I'm sick. I'm tired. I'm on a pension. You know, if you want a free book, the money's nice. The money goes into the bank and it will go to my child when I pass away. Other than that, I don't need the money. So I give away the books. I don't give away the print books because it would cost me to do that. I don't need the money, but I don't need to spend money to give away my books. But I have the PDFs and EPUBs and can give them away, which I do. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Hell, maybe I've been rambling for all 18 minutes of this video. I'd like to know what you do to help get you through the day as you're dealing with your disability, be it MS, a new daily persistent headache, or anything else. What do you do? How do you cope? How do you deal with it? I'm open to ideas. I'm open to trying new things. I mean, I know what I would like. I would like the energy to be there so I could write my book. Love doing that. Or if the energy wasn't there, at least for my eyes to feel good enough so I can go read a book. And of course, I get my trusty cane and once or twice a day put on my knee braces and walk the dog. So that's really it. That and these MS videos. I'm open to other ideas. What do you do? Let me know. paulmslima@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you. Take care. Have a good day. Bye now.